Welcome to yet another video of Fragrance Gem, guys, and today I have 5 perfumes by the house of Alternate Fragrances, and this is, you can consider this one as a detailed in-depth review of those perfumes, because on Instagram I have reviewed them, but then we get limited amount of time over there. So let's dig into the review directly without wasting much time. The first one, and one of my personal favorite, is Mysticrou Crystal. Now this is their take on the mighty Baccarat Rouge 540 DNA. Now I know a lot of people are into this DNA, and sadly a lot of people cannot afford it, because let's say a 70 ml bottle of Baccarat Rouge 540 is around I think 25 to 30,000 rupees, maybe more than that. And if you go for extended version, then it'll be even more. But then I always recommend people to try alternate fragrances in that specific scenario. Not specifically this alternate fragrances, but then any alternate fragrances. But then today we're going to talk about this one, and I'll let you know how this is tweaked. Now, just an FYI, what they have done with all the perfumes is that they have tweaked the DNA a little bit, but then the original backbone will always stay intact. So like in this one, Mysticrou Crystal, they have Baccarat Rouge 540 DNA, plus they have added a rose note. So the rose note is very sweet, very subtle, and very edible kind of rose note. So in that manner it is good, absolutely like sweet and candy floss kind of thing that the original Baccarat Rouge 540 has. The only difference here is that it has rose note as well, and that is what makes this different from the original one. However, the longevity, let me tell you that the longevity of this one and the other one, just one is something that is performing comparatively less because of some reason. I'll let you know in the video. But then this one is performing for good 7 to 8 hours on your clothes, and like personally I've got 7 to 8 hours on my clothes by applying like 8 to 9 sprays, and that is more than enough considering the price point. So yeah, Mysticrou Crystal, which is an alternative of Baccarat Rouge 540, great stuff. Now, the next one that I'm going to talk about is something that you're going to love in summers. So this is Tiger's Roar, and this is their take on Bulgari's Tiger. Now, if you're into fragrance game of, if you even know a little bit about fragrances, you must have heard about Bulgari's Tiger, and that perfume is, weirdly, I don't know why that perfume is, sold for that specific amount, because last I've researched, the price of Bulgari's Tiger was, I think, 25 to 30,000 rupees. So you know I can understand the price of Baccarat Rouge 540 being 35,000 rupees, so that is totally acceptable. I can understand price of LV perfumes for 35,000 rupees, that is acceptable. But then I don't know, the kind of DNA Bulgari Tiger has, I mean, it is good, but then at the end of the day it has a fresh and citrusy DNA, and I don't know why people are paying for that. But then yeah, I mean, in case you don't want to pay for that, or if you don't have the budget for that, make sure you try this one out. Now this is Bulgari's Tiger with a little bit of airy note. With this, it has this airy DNA, not syrupy or thick or dark DNA, and the wow, the lemon zest vibe that this perfume has, it is amazing. Now, by the way, you are gonna get the notes breakdown whenever I am talking about the perfumes, so just a heads up. So these are the notes that you'll get in Tiger's Roar. Apart from that, this is amazing. I mean, for a person who is more into fresh, citrusy, summer kind of fragrances, perfumes that smell like holidays, this is what you can get. So yeah, overall this is amazing in terms of everything. Tiger's Roar, alternative of Bulgari's Tiger. Now the next one is let's go with this one. Now this is, or let's keep it for last. I want to keep the best one for last. I mean, the best in my opinion. I loved it. Now Divine Desire is the next one that looks something like this. Let me show you the bottle here. All right, now this again is something that is tweaked a little bit, and wow. Now this is their take on the infamous Versace Eris. Now Eris is again a kind of DNA that is something that everyone is gonna appreciate. I'm pretty sure that you've sniffed this perfume somewhere, because if you go at the malls, if you go at Shoppers Stop or something like that, you smell this kind of perfume everywhere. Maybe because people are trying this perfume, so the store is surrounded by this kind of fragrance. And This is a very generic kind of perfume. I'm pretty sure everyone is aware about it, but then Eris is something that not everyone can afford, because even right now in India it is available for maybe 7 to 8,000 rupees for 100 ml. So if you're looking for an alternative of Versace Eris, then this is you can try. This is Divine Desire, and it is also known as one of the safest office wear perfume ever created, just like a lot of office perfumes, let's say David of Cool Water and all that. So this is the kind of perfume that you can wear office at in the meetings and stuff like that, and no one is going to be offended by the kind of scent profile it has. So yeah, if you're looking for Versace Eris DNA, which is a little bit more fresh and spicy, then you can try this one out. Next one on the list is Orchid Vanilla, and this is their take on Francis Kurkdjian's Grand Soir, and that is, I personally feel, a little bit on a winter side, because that is a winter centric perfume because of the kind of notes it has. Now, it has vanilla notes, it has amber notes, so you can consider this one as a sweet, a little bit spicy, and I don't know from where, but I do get this a little bit of a pipe tobacco vibe, because this one and even the original one gives me a little bit of red tobacco DNA. I know it is weird because officially it is not, it does not contain any tobacco note, but then, yeah, I mean, it's fine. So Orchid Vanilla is MFK's Grand Soir, and again, one of the most and best seller out of all their perfumes. So yeah, I mean, pretty much hype. There was a time where this perfume wasn't available in India because of all the hype and stuff. But then yeah, the DNA is something that is pretty much unisex. I mean, if you consider a little bit, let's say, if you consider this perfume, no, this one, I feel that Versace Eris is a little bit on masculine side. This is what I personally feel. But then this one is pretty much unisex. Women can love it, men can love it on each other and on themselves as well. And that is what makes it the best. Now, this is the perfume that sadly didn't perform on me that much. But then, it didn't perform on me that much. That means, it gave me like 5 to 6 hours. The other perfumes gave me 7 to 8 hours plus. So that is what I personally feel. But then, yeah, that thing can be rectified if you just overspray this perfume. By overspraying, I mean 10 to 12 sprays, and I think you're good to go for the entire day. And for the kind of amount you're paying for this one, for a 50 ml bottle, I think that is pretty much good. The best one now, and I kept it last because I loved it so much. This is Oud Mirage, and this is their take on Chopard's Oud Malaki. Now, Oud Malaki is a kind of DNA that not everyone will appreciate because it is extremely subjective. It is a little bit weird, but then in a good way. And you're gonna enjoy that DNA specifically in winters or cold weathers. This is what I personally feel. But then yeah, I mean, overall it is good, and even this is good. So the performance on this one is good. 7 to 8 hours on your clothes if you do like 7 to 8 sprays, and I think that is pretty much good. Maybe it will give you more if you're sitting in an easy environment, and this is what I personally feel. And I've been testing this one. Again, this one also gives you this pipe tobacco vibe. So this sweet tobacco that you get in red tobacco, this is what you'll get here as well. And it has very less oud, it has more tobacco, and it has a little bit of vanilla. This is what I personally feel, and that is what makes it a good alternative. So great one. Now this is available on Alternate Fragrances Instagram page. You can directly just DM them, and in future, if the website is available, I'll mention the website in description as well in the future. If it is available right now, or add it right now, or just for the meantime, you can just DM them and simply order them if you're interested. The bottles that I have, these bottles are 50 ml, and I think they are also available in 100 or 70 ml. I'm not sure. Let's go with 100 ml. I think they're also available for 100 ml, and the price of these perfumes right now is less than 1200 rupees. Again, I'm being on a safer side, but then the final price will be given to you by the brand, considering any kind of discount is available at that point of time or not. But then yeah, for safer side, I'll say it is less than 1200 rupees. The presentation is also good. I mean, it comes in this kind of presentation, a hard cardboard box, and inside you get this amazing cushion kind of thing where the bottle sits extremely nice. So overall, great stuff. And like I've always said, you do not need to spend more in order to smell good, and these perfumes are the prime example for that. These are available in 100 as well as 50 ml bottles, so you can simply go for the size as per your requirements and budget. We'll see you in the next one, guys.